up, my loves? It's your girl Diamond. I'm back with my all new review of Basketball Wives. So, we start off with Jackie in Malaysia. They go antique furniture shopping and they catch up on Jackie being on set for her Christmas movie and also what happened at Jennifer's event because she couldn't make it. Malaysia told her she needed a day of prayer to get her mind right, and it was a mess, okay? So she meets this girl, Ashley. Super cool chick, super fun, and they were going to go out to dinner. But they decided to pop by Jennifer's event before going. So it wasn't automatically that Malaysia was going to go, but she figured while we're out, let me just do a quick pop in. Jackie wants to know what happened. So Ashley tells Malaysia that she used to date Angel's baby daddy, Tyreek. Now, of course, Angel shouldn't feel way about it because she's now with him. That was years ago. She's in a whole new relationship, about to have a brand new baby. So hearing that information shouldn't have made Angel feel away at all. But I still stand by on Ashley wanting that information out. She wanted to be on reality TV. She wanted to audition to be on the show. And thanks to Ashley's post, apparently, Malaysia knew this information when they went out to bowling. But production wanted them to redo the scene. They wanted to redo it in front of everybody, in front of the girls in the area so they can know about it. They can have more of a problem, incite more drama, all this and that, right? So she felt like it was too much. They started ganging up on Ashley. They started ganging up on Malaysia. And I just feel like, to be honest, though, they told Ashley she shouldn't feel away because we're not mad at her. We're mad at you. This is the second time you brought somebody around that had an issue with somebody. You brought Zell, knowing Zell had an issue with Jennifer. He called her Dragon Breath. Talked about her a whole lot on Instagram and social media. But without even realizing how this can make Angel feel away, but it shouldn't. But I know how this would embarrass her when she's already pregnant with another man's child to hear of old shit. That would be frustrating. That would be irritating as hell, right? So Malaysia is playing the victim card because she doesn't want to be around the girls. She feel like they don't like her, probably don't. And I don't want to come around them. But I feel like if you did not have any ill intentions about what happened, Malaysia, then just defend yourself and say, I did not mean for this to come out. I just found out about this. Please don't write me off. I get it, and I'm sorry. Like, your first apology wasn't genuine, and it wasn't. So, I'm not falling for Malaysia's victim card. I get it. Nobody wants to be ganged up on. But for me, I feel like this is what Malaysia has done to other people prior seasons. She's now getting it back. So while they were having a conversation, Angel and Jennifer were having the same one. So the Jennifer's event was awesome. She got a lot of compliments on her outfit that Angel designed. But the whole thing about Ashley in Malaysia, Jennifer did not know that Ashley was coming. She didn't, okay? Angel wanted to know, did Malaysia know? Did you mean to do this? Did you mean to make me upset? Why did you do this? And again, Angel should not feel the weight of every single girl that might have dated Tyreek before or after her. Because again, you're in a whole different situation right now. You're in a whole different relationship. You are moving forward. So anybody coming up to you with any information that they dated or fuck Tyreek shouldn't be making you feel away at all. It shouldn't, right? So Jennifer says, I think this is Malaysia's motto. This is her MO. You know what I'm saying? She brings people in who has bad energy, who has issues with other people, and I don't know what else to say to that. So, of course, Angel is like, I don't have time for that. I have to think about my health and my baby. You should have been thought about that, okay? Now, then we're talking about Jennifer's relationship with Jaylani. How's everything going? It's refreshing. All the men she used to date in the past, she gave them too much credit too soon. So she wants to take her time to really let this relationship blossom and grow. Brooke. Brooke is having a small picnic at her brother's house, and it's going to be a mind, body, healing soul type of situation. She invited a spiritual healer, and this is pretty much her starting her IVF journey, and she wants to do something positive and uplifting for the ladies, okay? So British is looking forward to this event, and hopefully everybody can work out their issues. And she doesn't believe that she went too hard on Malaysia, but she does owe her an opportunity to explain herself, and she'll never will. So all the ladies arrive besides Malaysia, and Angel. Knowing that Angel couldn't come because she's pregnant. She should be on bed rest. She's getting down to the wire, so she can't come. Malaysia's not about to come because she's going to feel ganged up on. She's not going to feel like nobody's going to understand her, so she ain't going to come. And of course, like Brooke said, Malaysia has no excuse as to why she did not want to come. She kind of does, even though nobody wants to feel like I'm coming into the lion's den. Y'all gonna come and slaughter me. But I also feel like, Malaysia, you've done this to other people. You haven't given people the same space and understanding for them to explain themselves. You want to automatically write them off and gang up on them. Now you know how it feels. So we meet the spiritual healer, Ashley. Not this Ashley, it's a whole new Ashley. She does Reiki, she does sound baths and everything. So they all sit down and talk about the reason why she wanted this to happen. I'm doing IVF. It's a whole new time. It's a whole new experience for me. I did it before. It was a lot progressive. It had more hormones. This time, it will be a much smoother transition. And she wants everybody to get on the same page. So Jackie wants to know what happened with Malaysia. Jennifer opened up with Malaysia brought her friend Ashley. And I feel like it's intentional at this point. How is it every time we have an event, you bring somebody who has an issue with somebody in this group? Now, I know if you do it once, it could be a mistake. We can all move forward. We all do them. But if it's a second time, it becomes a pattern, right? And then British comes in and said that Malaysia is a different type of personality. And it could be different and it could probably not mesh with my personality. But she ain't did nothing to me. I could be cordial. I could laugh. I can chill. I can hang out. But am I going to call her and plan an outing with her? Probably not. Am I going to make reservations to the spa? No. So British said Malaysia hasn't done anything personal to her, but she's looking at the situation like most everybody is. Why would you bring somebody who has an issue with somebody in this group? Are you intentionally doing it, or are you acting naive about it and don't know what's going on? So Brooke talks about she's happy who came, and Jackie don't like that Malaysia being excluded out. Like, I want to stay neutral. I want everybody to feel welcome. Brandy lets her know, I'm surprised that Jackie is stepping in as a defense and a friend to Malaysia. Because that used to be Brandy's role. But Brandy cannot step in that role right now. But happy that Jackie is willing to be a leaning support for Malaysia, a friend to her, because she does need somebody on her side. And I didn't like all the comments that people said that Brandy had to say something. Brandy just wants everybody to be against Malaysia. I feel like no. What she said was the truth. We had one conversation that did not erase 3 years of us not talking. We're now starting over. I cannot jump into us being best friends. I cannot do that right now. But I am happy she does have somebody on her side. So they're getting ready to do the sound baths. British gets a weird phone call. She acted completely strange. We all know what the phone call was. And now right now she has to leave. Everybody's confused. They're worried. We're going to find out later. So then the ladies spread around the sound baths, think of something positive, think of abundance, and everything that's going through Jennifer's mind is she wants a long, happy relationship. And can Jelani be that person? They've only been dating for a few weeks now. I believe that they can be. So Jackie's having drinks with all the girls. Duffy, Brandy, Brooke, and Jennifer. Pretty much just talking about, has anybody seen British? Does anybody know what's going on with her? They don't. So then they talk about Jelani and Jennifer. How's everything going between you and Jelani? Are you guys official? You guys exclusive? She doesn't really do labels like that, no, though, but they are developing a great relationship right now. And I would like to know where I stand, where we stand. Then we talk about Jackie. Jackie is excelling being an actress right now. And after this Christmas movie, she booked a horror film. And she has to be out of town, so she has to scout and do research for it. And she's inviting all the girls. Now, everybody's coming. She invited Malaysia, but Malaysia says she's not coming. It showed her asking Malaysia if she want to come. She says, no, I do not want to argue. I do not want to be in a space where I'm uncomfortable. And Jackie agreed. I agree. I'm not trying to put you in a space where you be uncomfortable, so you don't have to come. So they don't know where they're going. Jackie doesn't want to tell them where they're going. They're going to be gone for over a week, and they just want to be surprised. Angel. Angel is sitting around with Corn Pop, talking about how tired she is. She's peeing every 20 minutes. And Jackie talked about the trip that's coming up. And she wants to go, but she has to think about the baby. And she does. Corn Pop says, look what happened the last time. That was a stressful situation that you should not have been in. And she agrees. Now, I didn't like the fact that she had to talk about another trip to him. Like you owe him an explanation. You don't. I was already saying this last episode, Angel. You have the choice to not put yourself in these situations. You have them. Stop blaming other people for not being mindful of you being pregnant. It was already a mistake for you to go to Vegas while being 7 months pregnant. You couldn't do anything. And you almost got hit in the process between the fight between Duffy and the girls. So right now, please listen to your body, listen to Corn Pop, and sit your ass down. That's what you need to do. Like I was already done with Angel in this woe is me card about being a victim. Nobody knows how to handle being not a pregnant woman. Girl, do you? You're pregnant. You're not invincible. You can't put yourself in these situations. But whatever. So, British reached out to the executive producer to have an urgent meeting. So, they talk about the phone call. She received a phone call from her lawyer that the IRS came by and that she was indicted. A warrant is out for her arrest, and that means jail time, looking at maybe 5 to 10 years. It's super serious. She's never been into any trouble. Jennifer. Jennifer has a date with Jelani about everything that they are going through. You know, they talked about her lunch party, how she's super proud of her. In the past, she never was appreciated by any men that she dated. It's a breath of fresh air, right? So, thinking about future-wise, he wants to get married. He wants to have children. He wants to build a legacy. He talked about his mother. He was raised by a single mother. And she is the reason why I'm here today. She taught me a lot of things, instilled a lot of values in me. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. Stuff like that. Having a close relationship with his mother. Jennifer talked about she was a product of divorce. Her parents divorced when she was in high school, and then she got married. But something happened that could have told her she should not be married. But she wanted to win at this. She did not want to fail at marriage like her parents did. But realizing that she wasn't happy, she left. Now she wasn't happy the first time. She will be reaching for happiness the second time. And wondering, what do you see as future wise? You know, future is a long word. It's a very forever word, you know. And right now he just wants to be in the moment. He wants to stay in this moment forever with her. And she's willing to stay in this moment as well. And I love that. I can see a different side of Jennifer while being in this relationship with Jelani. And I hope it continues on. So Brooke. Brooke is shopping for the trip. Jackie still hasn't told them the details of what to bring, what to wear. All she said was bring casual clothes and fancy clothes. Still don't know where to go. So then she receives a phone call from her husband. They are preparing to go to the previous doctor where they had their first consultation for IVF. And her husband wasn't too excited. I don't know if if it was because the hard time they had twice before that the expectation that he has is not really high. And she's like, what's going on? I thought you were excited about this because they do not have any children together. They have outside children coming into the relationship, but no child for them. And that's what they want. They want to blend their family by having their own child together. But basically, it's just a conversation for them to have if this was to happen. And it will come later. So Jackie and the girls are packing up for the trip. They still don't know where they're going. And they are meeting up in the SUV to figure out what's going on, right? So where they're going, don't know. Just wait as a surprise. And where is British? Brooke told them she turned herself in. She said, what? You haven't seen the blogs? Yes, it showed British Williams was indicted on several fraud charges and identity theft. So Brooke told her before that she had to turn herself in. She has a great lawyer who's already on her case and everything, and they're going to support her. So whenever she gets a chance to talk to us and tell us what's going on, we'll be there to support. So everybody's in the car. Jackie is worried about Britta. She's even looking on Twitter. She read the whole article about it. And then the girls end up driving to a dirt road, no civilization nowhere. Where the hell are we, Jackie? What is this place? I don't know what's happening here. They thought they were headed towards Palm Springs, but no, it ended up stopping them where you see RV camps everywhere. And again, where are we? But y'all, that was pretty much it. That was the whole episode. The whole thing about Malaysia, I just feel like Malaysia is getting exactly what she's done to everybody. It's karma. And that's it. But y'all, that's all I have. Please stay tuned for the next video, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.